Of course, he famously voted to convict President Trump in his second impeachment. Thomas Massie now is going up against Gal Ryan here.
And that is, Donald Trump may have problems with the center of the electorate in American politics, but among Republicans, he is still king. You mess with Trump, you go in the grinder. I mean, you can see that in his overall approval rating with Republicans, right? It's somewhere 82, 83% on average. That is higher at this point in a second term than either Barack Obama was with Democrats back in 2014, and certainly way higher than George W. Bush was at this point with Republicans back in 2006. But what is, what's so important here is what happened in Louisiana. Will that necessarily hold in Kentucky? But Bill Cassidy's performance on Saturday night, I went back through all the spreadsheets that I possibly could, looking at every single primary that an incumbent senator had since just after World War II, back in 1946. Bill Cassidy's 25% was the weakest performance of any incumbent senator in a primary. Again, I don't think, even if Thomas Massie loses tomorrow, he'll do that poorly, but that shows you, along with Trump's popularity within the Republican ranks, what type of wave that Thomas Massie has to fight against to win tomorrow.
I think Massie sort of represents what I would call whatever the oppositional energy is left in the Republican Party, meaning people, he feels like he can say no to things. And Trump has been found to be able to primary the people he does not like when you look at what happened with the Republicans in Indiana. Do you think that people who stand up to Trump the way he does so specifically can survive primaries?
And I think that what most Republicans I talk to are frustrated by is when we had the big, beautiful bill, for example, when we cut taxes on overtime, tips, Social Security, the common sense measures we put into place to secure the border, Thomas Massie voted no. It was the fundamental reason what gave us the opportunity to win in 2024, and he has chosen to go to his own path, and today is decision day. I think a lot of members see that he is looking out for Thomas Massie as opposed to what the agenda is for the Republican Party.
The biggest weakness that Massie has, along with everyone else that identifies this way in Congress, is that they're libertarians. They support rugged individualism over the rest of the team, and it's not very practical.
Well, and that's why Trump has already won. Even if Thomas Massie actually wins and pulls this out tonight, the message has been sent. You cross the president, there is going to be a huge political cost. And even if you do survive the primary, I mean, Thomas Massie is now fighting for his political life just as a result of that. And the message has been sent.